Hello everybody, welcome to CFC Fan TV. I'm joined by the wonderful Charlie the Hurricane Skillen.
Yes, Soph, how are you?
Yes, Soph, I quite like that. I'm great, thanks, how are you?
Blinded,
Good.
Absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, he's buzzing, and you know what it's time for, guys. It's time for our Liverpool preview. Now, to me, this is probably the most important game of the season, because if we win this, what happens, Charlie?
If we win this and we beat Arsenal, it's time to get the champagne out.
Time to get, see you later, peace out everybody else. Okay, let's talk about it then. We are on a brilliant form at the moment.
Yeah.
No worries really from our side, although, as we all know, if Liverpool aren't playing well, they're probably likely to play like Barcelona against us, aren't they?
Yeah, it is what usually happens. I mean, look, I thought Chelsea were fantastic in the last league game, and then against Brentford, it was great to see kind of the second string step up and know that no matter who's playing, that system works and that everyone's ready to step in. That being said, I think we'll see the team that, you know, pretty much went on that unbeaten run that was so great. You know, these next two games are so crucial. It's a huge week for Chelsea. If we get through it unscathed, like I said, it's all better off. And I'm just really looking forward to it. And the main thing is Liverpool having everyone saying how great Jurgen Klopp is and all of that. They've won, how many games they won in 2017?
Numero uno.
And that was against Plymouth.
It's sad times for them really, because I made a tweet.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. I made a tweet out last week, I think, saying how, you know, if Liverpool probably lose against Wolves, which they did, that I don't really see them going for top four anymore, just because I feel like their form has dipped so much. I mean, I know we can't talk because obviously at the start of the season we were, you know, pretty much in our old formation and whatever.
And let's not forget one of the worst games was against Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But having said that, I do think it's a different situation when you're further on down the line.
Yeah, of course.
And to start dropping points now is pretty crucial.
Well, if Liverpool lose this game, that's the fourth game in a row that they've lost at Anfield, and that'd be the first time that's happened since like 1920 something.
That's why. But I actually rate Klopp as a manager.
Yeah,
I do.
I think most people do. I think they're in a bit of a rut. And look, if we're like a little bit nervous about this fixture, you can bet on your life that the last team any Liverpool fan wants to face at the minute is Chelsea coming to town.
Yeah.
And you know, I think having Costa back, I think, you know, if Hazard's on form, which I don't think he quite was against Hull really, but you know, I think
it's hard.
I go into it confident. I'm finding it hard to sit here and say anything too negative.
No, exactly. But we always have to be sort of on our guard. I'd say that, because there's no way they're not going to be in training this week thinking, right, we have to win this game, because I think they know as well, if they want top four, if they want to challenge for the title, they really need to be. We need to be dropping points in these games for them.
Well, absolutely. And look, that's almost like I never go into games thinking this, but almost the beauty of this game, we don't have to win at all.
No,
we don't have to win. If we were to get 1 point against Liverpool, 1 point against Arsenal, it's fine.
It doesn't matter, because we're still gaining points.
We're still gaining points. Crucially, they're not gaining any ground on us.
No. I mean, we're so far ahead now, though, that even if we were to drop our points, they'd still have to win every game, and that's just not going to happen. I would actually be getting my champagne out pretty soon, probably before Arsenal really.
You usually do it at breakfast anyway, don't you?
No, I do not. Oh my God, he's so... Guys, can you comment below? Because he is so rude to me lately. Like,
I'm not.
I'm considering firing him. No, I'm joking.
It's all affectionate.
No, yeah. We're really, really good friends. Deep down. Not right now, but deep down.
I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, guys, so having said that, our team is up now. Charlie.
Well, like I said, I think for these two anyway, I think experimentation should be kept to an absolute minimum.
Yeah.
You know, it should be the tried and tested team. I've gone with Pedro on the wings.
There'll be no Alonso's in goal.
No. Exactly.
Something like that.
Exactly. You know, I know people want to see the kids play, and I know a few of them impressed against Brentford, but this is so crucial now. And I think if we get through this week, you know, you can see a lot more changes coming into the team. You might see Ake play, you might see Chalobah play more, Loftus-Cheek play more. But for these two games, massively crucial just to play our best 11, which I believe is the one that pretty much went on the unbeaten streak. I'd play Pedro because I think he's been in great form.
And can you remember Charlie saying how his dad hates Pedro?
I know. I'm gonna get him a Pedro shirt.
I've been actually the only Pedro fan since day one. Which, to be fair though, I think it's taken him a long time to settle into our team.
He was
like
useless
100%. Yeah, 100%. It's taken him a long time, but he is a genuinely gifted player, and he's doing brilliantly. And why not play somebody?
Yeah, no,
like
absolutely.
I say, yeah. And wasn't it? Didn't Ake, when he came back, Conte called him into the room and said, not too concerned about age, just wants you to do this sort of job. Which is brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think if the game's going well, you'll see some of those players on the bench. I think kind of the only thing I'd be interested to see is, I mean, I think Fabregas offers us so much creatively.
Yeah,
that sometimes can go a little bit missing with just Kante and Matic, but I feel like it might be a bit of a sacrifice elsewhere on the pitch. So,
isn't it wonderful having that sort of player that we can bring on? Because who else has a player like that?
Exactly. I mean, Fabregas's qualities are absolutely world class, and some of his attributes in terms of creating chances and his link-up play with Hazard and Costa is the best in the league.
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes I think we all know that you have to compensate for playing Fabregas, and I just think Anfield away is not the place to be changing the formation or anything like that. So,
no.
So I've gone with that team.
Yeah. Having said that, we're confident with our team, aren't we? We're happy. And comment below, guys. Do you think we've picked the right team?
Come find us at Anfield.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's time for Charlie's favourite part of this video. It's the fans Q&A. So I asked you, I asked you to get all your questions in earlier, and you sent in some decent ones, as I normally say. Ready?
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Zach Haniff says the latest on Craig Gordon news, and do we really need him?
Right. Well, we certainly do need him if we're going to let Begovic leave. Now, Begovic.
I like Begovic.
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
Yeah, no. It's not to do with his quality. He is absolutely desperate to leave. He wants to play first team football. He's sick of being called to us back up. Chelsea have had bids from the likes of Bournemouth in, but Chelsea aren't going to let him leave unless they line up a decent keeper to be on the bench. It's all very well and good. You want these players to have game time, but we can't have Courtois being injured and then oh well, we got no one else.
I don't see Brendan Rodgers making it, so easy for us to get him now.
No, I know.
Don't think helping Chelsea out is number one on his list.
I know. I did. Well, it came out on Monday that he's actually going to have to ask to leave. Celtic have been rejecting bids of kind of 10 or 12 million for Craig Gordon. For Gordon, he's Celtic's first choice keeper, but he'll double his wages if he comes and chills out on our bench.
Yeah.
So
come chill, babes.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where we are with that. Unless Chelsea can line up someone like Craig Gordon, then Begovic won't be leaving.
There you go. Okay then. So man like Ruben. what good Twitter at? Says Dembele or Kolasinac.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Very good. These are two names that have come out literally in the last 48 hours of the transfer window. Moussa Dembele is incredibly interesting now as another Celtic player. And he's just been on absolute fire for them. Yeah.
I just let myself out.
yeah. But they bought him for nothing from Fulham, $500,000, and Chelsea are going in. They're looking at him. There's no bid to be made at this stage at the time that we're filming. Obviously, it's transfer deadline day on Tuesday. But there's prices kind of 30 million being talked about. Now, what I will say is that we have let quite a few players go in this window.
Yeah.
We know Ivanovic is going to go, Mikel's gone, which I know he hasn't played this year, Oscar's gone, which seems like ages ago, and we didn't have the best squad depth anyway, so we're letting quite a lot of fringe players go. So I think Conte is starting to think hang on, we kind of need some more bodies here. Dembele is a fantastic young player. Now Kolasinac is he's a left back from Schalke. He's a very versatile player. I can't sit here and pretend that I know his life story and that I watch him play every week, because it's just not true. But I could lie, but I'm not that sort of fan.
No. Charlie's very honest man.
But it's someone that's a utility player, so he can play midfield, he can play centre half, he can play left back, and I think it's going to kind of be covering all those areas. The one hitch up with this is Schalke really don't want to sell him because, interestingly enough, one of their first team players has been injured for the season, and that first team player is Babarama, who's on loan from Chelsea. And his abilities I'm not so sure about, and how much
leave him alone.
How much of a big deal it is that he's injured. But get well soon, Baba.
He's just. Don't worry, guys. Charlie's going through a really weird stage at the moment, just absolutely hammering everyone. Okay, just quickly then. Is Kennedy staying or going? I think I know the answer to this anyway.
Well, him coming on means that he can't play for another team that plays in this sort of season from August to May.
Yeah.
So obviously he played for Watford, not very much, but he did play.
Yeah.
He's now played 5 minutes for Chelsea or whatever it was. So he can't go to another team whose season finishes in May. He can go to Brazil because obviously their seasons are slightly different. But him playing does mean that he'll be around the club. How much he plays, I'm not so sure.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't leave indefinitely though, because I think he's quite a talented player. Okay, and then last question from Chelsea Dabsa. is on a scale of 9.9 to 10. How sad are you about Ivanovic leaving? Can I answer?
Go on,
this?
Soph. You have this one.
Yeah, listen, guys. I think that he has been an amazing servant to our club, and it's absolutely going. There's actually years back, probably for like quite a few seasons on end, I would say he's our most consistent player.
Yeah.
100% as won us trophies.
Best right back in the league, for a short period.
Yeah, there's absolutely no question about it. He has been an absolute. Without him, we might not be sitting here talking about some of the really brilliant, finals and things that we've had, because he's been a major part in that.
Well, look, I mean, he scored the crucial goal against Napoli in the run-up to the Champions League. He scored a winner in Amsterdam. There's only 4 people that have scored winners in European finals for Chelsea. That's Peter Osgood, Zola, Drogba and Ivanovic. That's not bad company to be in.
Yeah, he's right up there. And, like I say, honestly, I don't think he can go down as being anything other than a Chelsea legend. I think he's been absolutely amazing for us. And it's just sad that he's got to go. But I do feel like for him, he's probably still got a few years left in him. He hasn't obviously been as good as what he's been. And who knows, it all happened so suddenly, didn't it? It's not like he was just started to deteriorate. It's literally gone from 0 to 100. But I do think that going to another club, he'll further his career for whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to St. Petersburg. The Russian league is obviously of a lower standard as the Premier League. His chances at Chelsea clearly limited. I thought he's done quite well this season when he's come on and played. But look, I can't say anything else but absolute best of luck to him, and hope to see him back fairly soon in some capacity.
Yeah, exactly. Right, guys, that's all we've got time for then. God, the nerves are setting in now. The good nerves, though, the excited nerves.
Definitely won't sleep tonight.
No, definitely won't sleep tonight. So we're all going up there, so we'll see you soon. Comment below, let us know, do you think we picked the right team? How do you guys feel about Ivanovic leaving, as sad as it is? And God, hopefully we'll bring him back 3 points tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah,
I'm confident.
Come on.
Let's go, guys. Okay, see you soon.
Can't.